YouTube? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I know last video I talked about, a challenge and all this type of stuff. Yeah, the challenge, I have a few. I'm currently working on one. I don't know how big everyone is. I don't know how strong everyone is, like mentally or physically or whatever. But I have a challenge. One challenge is 100 push-ups and 100 squats every day for like a week. The following week, we can go 200. The following week, 300. Work yourself in moderation. Pretty much based on how you feel, what your body can handle, and all that good stuff. And I also have another one. This is gonna be an elite challenge. I'm gonna wait until I get at least to maybe about another week, and then I'm gonna go for this one. The challenge it's a 12-minute challenge. As many burpees as you can, and try to go non-stop. Now, what I mean as far as the burpees, you don't have to jump. Like, you don't have to necessarily jump on the rise. Just stand up, pretty much. I'm gonna go for that one. I might video it, I might not, I don't know. I'm thinking about videoing it though. But today, I pretty much just want to talk to y'all on this very sunny morning, rainy morning, I mean, about what you have inside. Because, everyone has a very strong spirit and a very strong mind. You just have to unlock it. Find your way to unlock that shit. You know what I mean? I listen to a lot of stuff on the mornings, and I've realized that the more mornings, like the more consistently I start my day off this way, I end up being productive as shit. Like, really, really productive. And my brain pretty much stays in this zone until I make myself idle, until I slow myself down, pretty much. Until I like sit down and, kind of like unwinding, or I like start to slow down. That's the only time that shit shuts off. Other than that shit is, man, I'm on 10, I'm on 100 at all fucking times. I might listen to David Goggins for like 2 hours. Different videos on YouTube. Look up any video of his on YouTube, you'll find one that's over an hour long. You have some there about 30 minutes. I might play one of those. Might listen to it about twice. But subconsciously, I'm just inheriting all of these values, all these principles, this stronger and harder mentality. I'm inheriting this without even trying, really. Because like I said in one of my previous videos, the things that you listen to, you start to adapt that to your mindset and to your mentality without you even knowing. Like, it's going into your subconscious, and you're not thinking anything of it. You're just thinking, oh, I'm just hearing this, or I'm just listening to this. That shit is way more fucking powerful than you think, bro. But man, I'll listen to that, have like a double shot of a Starbucks coffee, those double shot energy drinks, which I'm on my way to get one right now. I've done my 200 push-ups and my 200 sit-ups. 200 squats within 30 minutes ago. So, I need to put something back. I need to put something back in here. Then I'll wait maybe like an hour or two, and then I'll get me something to eat. But my bad, I'm driving through the city right now. But everybody has something strong inside of them. And just last week, well, the previous 2 weeks, I was doing the 100 push-ups and 100 squats a day. Just as, pretty much like a starting point. I was doing it as a starting point. And the first time I tried the 200 push-ups and 200 squats was yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday. I did that yesterday. Didn't know how my body was gonna react to it. I got all the way to, because I do my sets in 15s. I do 15 squats, 15 push-ups. Drop straight back down. I do it more like circuit. The longest rest I've had thus far is maybe 20, 30 seconds. and I go right back into it until I can't go. Just going to failure over and over and over and over. Because I will not let anything fucking beat me, man. I can't let shit beat me. I can't let myself keep me down. I put my entire life on the back burner for so motherfucking long, and this beast in here has been wanting to play for a very long fucking time. So you know what? I'm letting this motherfucker go out on the playground and becoming the relentless person that some people know me for, but most people don't. I'm letting him out, and I'm letting him play. And I'll tuck him in. I'll tell him go back inside the house whenever I choose to, which it ain't been happening likely. It ain't been happening frequently. I let him stay outside all day. But man, figure out what you want to be, how you want to be, so to speak. Better said, how you want to be, and what kind of person would it take to get there. And just be that every fucking day. The more that you be it, your mind will start to believe that I'm already that. Your spirit already knows that it's already that. You just got to trick your mind into believing that I'm already that. But you got to figure out them habits, figure out the things that it's going to take to get to that point, and then just start emulating that every fucking day. If you don't have a vision board, I've spoken about a vision board before. If you do not have a vision board, which is, it don't even have to be something big. It don't have to be something, you know, like tons of things on it. Take a piece of paper, write down anything big or small that you want to accomplish, or that you want to have, or that you desire. And once you write that on paper, it becomes a real thing. It becomes a real goal once you write it down. Because you can no longer, you can't take it back off the paper. It becomes real. And then your life will start to align itself to get to those things. I've marked off so many things off my vision board, and I just made a vision board maybe about, I'll give it maybe 5 months ago. When I first made that list, I waited, I wrote on, written things out on the list for maybe about a week. I came up with about 196 things. I can't even tell you, I can't even tell you how many things I've marked off of this list already. Because my life started to align itself. All the stars started to align, and I started to run into certain people, meet certain people, end up, you know, getting around certain places and seeing certain things that is a 6 degree of separation from what I had on the vision board. And to me, it is crazy. But then all the things that I prayed to God for, discipline, strength, you know, a strong mentality, a stronger spirit, a kinder heart, and all of these things, all of that started to line itself on its own. That started happening. Because God is going to give me that simply because I'm his son and I asked for that. And it's not a want, it's a desire. You have to know the fucking difference. I'll make a video about that, because that's one thing I want to make a video about and like try to explain to people. But man, all in all, wherever it is you see yourself going, wherever it is you see yourself being, do that, adapt the habits that person that you already see yourself being, adapt the habits that person already, that you know that person is already gonna have, and start doing that every day, man. I try to exercise every day. I drink a coffee every morning. I listen to a lot of inspirational things. I've gone on my social media and I've unfollowed people that I feel like, you know, were just pure, just nonsense, just a bunch of bullshit. Like it's just entertaining. Like it really does nothing for the person I'm trying to become. It does nothing for him. So it's like, so why am I? You think the multimillionaire that I see myself becoming, you think he's gonna watch this shit? No, he don't give a fuck about it. So, hey, I can't give a fuck about it. Not right now. No, serves no purpose. But man, adapt to the habits. Make a vision board. Adapt those habits and be who you see yourself becoming. Do everything that motherfucker is required to do to make him or her become real. So you can see that person every day in the mirror. Fuck what anybody else see. I don't care, because I know there's a lot of shit inside of this, in this fucking inside of this fucking sculptor, there's a lot of fucking things that a lot of people don't see. And I really don't give a fuck if they ever see it. Because it's only up to me if I see that shit. I don't give a fuck if nobody else see it. I don't give a fuck if nobody else believe. For a long time in my life, I really was looking for the support or acceptance from other people. And where I'm at now, it's like, man, I don't give a fuck. Whether, man, it could be my parents. I don't give a shit if they accept what it is I'm trying to do. Now, I know they do. But it's just the whole point. I can't be selective of who I'm gonna allow to see that shit and who not. Like I'm not gonna do that on the fence bullshit. I don't give a fuck if they see it or not. It goes for anyone. It only matters what I see every day in that fucking mirror. And I see a fucking animal. I see a relentless motherfucker that don't back down from nothing, don't run from shit, and that will run himself into the fucking ground until he becomes great. If you want that same path, if you already have that mentality, or if you need different ways to be coached or you know, a person to talk to, because everybody needs somebody to talk to, man. It is what it is. Everybody, even myself. But man, leave a comment and say I'm with you. That's it. Something simple. Leave a like, comment, whatever it is. I'm not doing this shit for no fucking views. I'm doing this shit to unite people, like-minded people. I will see you at the top, one way or the other. Peace.